It's time for the Mille Miglia.
Now check this out.
There you go.
Now we're getting some excitement here.
We're in Brescia. This is neat. They're just hanging out here on a Tuesday. Just a lot of people looking in cars, where it's red cars forever. Yeah, fun type of shop. Don't know what that is. Don't know what this is.
Looks like it's seen a few Mille Miglias before.
Where there's all kinds of cars, even ones that are too new for the Mille Miglia.
This is just plain fun and games. Bandini.
And the Seata. Nice sweet little Fiat. Getting into the spirit of this great event. And even an Oscar.
This four-cylinder Ferrari, they're getting ready for the Mille Miglia in 2 days.
Sitting outside, Alfa Romeo. Driven by Ferrari and Ferrari. Having a great time. Okay, we're now out at the fairgrounds here and scrutineering. Now there's always a parking lot. Few English cars here. In fact, Aston Martins, all of them except for the Cisitalia in the back.
Cisitalia is perfect.
Speaking of perfection, how about a C-type? I've never seen a truck like this before where the body raises and let all the cars above come down in one ramp.
1930 OM. Now, OM won the first Mille Miglia in 1927. It could have been one like this. All ages.
Lancia Lambda. Some German silver.
It's like an MG.
All right, let's scrutinize this Cisitalia and the engine. Oscar.
And guess what else is making a lot of noise? Another one of those four-cylinder Ferraris. The yellow flag.
We have an unusual one here.
This is a Ferrari, and it could have been in the movie The Racers. There was one that looked like it.
Maserati, Alfa Romeo, and a Ferrari.
Seata. Now here's an Oscar that looks like it's seen a few races.
I'm saying that because you have to look at the body, and it's just look, somebody did tap dance all over it. But it says Mexican Road Race.
Very possible.
That's Alfa Romeo and Cisitalia. The word heavy metal can be applied to this car. Mercedes.
And next to it some light metal, Seata. In the early days, cars like this actually entered the Mille Miglia.
Definition of cute.
And inside that little Fiat station wagon, here's the interior, but there's a high-tech electronics for winning this event. Now this gets my vote already. I don't know what for. Just everything right. Look at the little air scoop on that thing, aside there, the hood.
FIFA inspection, Alfa Romeo. FIFA inspection, Fiat. That's FIFA, four-cylinder Ferrari.
Alfa Romeo.
O'Reilly. Very interesting rear in that car.
Riley, fabulous.
Lagonda.
Lagonda Rapide engine.
Pleased to meet you.
And they show up in all fashions. Maserati. Beautiful car. Really, really handsome. Early. 1947 possibly. 48. I think this car has been in a number of events. Like the Mille Miglia more than once. Here's how you cure the heat problems. Very early green Porsche. This is a Porsche 1300. Very early. Very nice. Yes, and you saw cars like this in the early Mille Miglia. It's a Lancia. Loading a Seata and an MG. Very nice. Balila Fiat, what? 1934. Scrutinizing goes on the Seata. Fiat 8V engine on the Seata. Alfa Romeo is from Argentina. This car is magnificent. It's got all the original equipment plus all the new high-tech stuff for the event. It runs as well as it looks. Look at this. Whoa. Don't know what it is yet. I think it's British. Very quiet. Enormous intrusion into the passenger compartment. Well, we've got Jaguars, and we have Listers, and now we have a Cooper Jaguar. Cooper, and this Mercedes is a real veteran. Ah, Mercedes. FIVA's going over headlights and everything.
Yes.
Mercedes engine. Fabulous. Supercharged. Aston Martin. Another silver Porsche. Ferrari. Spotted. Tour de France. I know this isn't in the event, but this is kind of cool, right? A smart car. It's a hot day today. It's a hot, very hot day. Now here's a 120 for the road. Look, no windshield. Things to come. This is the Aston Martin. Well, if the Fiat Balila is 1934 to 37, this has got to be a lot older than that. Some spiffy little car. Exhaust and all. Well, we have a couple of ladies trying to start this Aston Martin. Now here's another Fiat that just arrived, only a little more in class. I hope it's attached. It's a really nice little car. Here's the engine of the Ferrari that was in the movie The Racers. That one. Little Seata. We're going to find out if it has a Crosley or Fiat engine in it. Yes, it is a Crosley engine in the Seata. Oscar and a Ferrari. Long and low. Porsche is very old. Entered the Mille Miglia at 55. I'm just not in a position to use a camera that far away from me. Ghia Ferrari. Another 4-cylinder. Beautiful color scheme on this. Kia Ferrari. You ever just look at a car and then look at one area and say, isn't that gorgeous? You know, all that reflection, all that color and everything? Well, this one's ready for the road. Yeah, jackets and all. My car's needing a little work. Well, the car buildup is growing. Whole contingent of Jaguars came in a moment ago. I said a Jaguar contingent came in. And a big Alpha came in too. So neat and clean. This little Seata's been giving them a little trouble. Crosley engine though. We have a green car representing the Earth. Right next to the garbage can. I think this is at OM. No, it's a Lancia. Sorry. She's Italian. A Gia Ferrari. Holding on for dear life. Alfa Romeo. I think this is another Fiat derivation. A little Fiat again, and there's that Ferrari, won the 1950 Mille Miglia. Maserati. You dirty guy! Terrific. Bruce Bell. He drives it every year. I think it's a Bentley. If not, it's a Lagonda. It's a Bentley with a flying bee on the hood. Well, a Singer. Or maybe a Riley, sorry. Now here's a threatening vehicle, Volkswagen. Well, that was an Aston Martin, and here's a Lancia Aurelia, which is a very sweet Italian car. Yeah. Out of vous. Fiat. Ferrari. Maserati?
Maserati, yeah.
Yeah, Zagato. And right behind it, Alfa Romeo. And a Ferrari. Yeah. Look at this. All right. Here's a little Belila. Stanguilini. A lot of Porsches this year. Aston Martin. Cheese Italia. Here in Italia. Lancia Aurelia going the wrong way. Okay, now he figured it out. Here we go. Here's an AC Ace. This is a Riley. Riley. Out of vous. Very, very nice. Here's that Aston Martin that's driven by a couple of ladies. Seata Grand Sport. Well, sad they're coming in on trailers. That's an Ermini. Yeah, Ermini. One of my favorite cars, the Ermini. There's the other one. Here's a Ferrari 166. It's in original condition. It's easy to say original, but boy, you make the guess, huh? They call it the 166 Mille Miglia. What a treasure. Again, out in the lot, here's another Ferrari. I think it's a 4-cylinder. Look at this treasury. That's the Jurney. I don't know what's on the trailer yet. Nini 750 Sport. Here it is, the other Ferrari that drove last year in the Racers movie. It runs so nice. Here's what Ferrari calls a convenient door. Ferraris from afar. Great looking car. Maserati. Again from afar. 4-cylinder. 4-cylinder Maserati. Fiat. Another Jurney. Park it over with the other Jurneys. It's Italian. Boy, this is the San Marino class if there ever was one. San Marino says Fiat. And this says Vendley and says very low. BMW.
Incluso las tiendas están decoradas con los temas y los colores de Mille Miglia. Roja, encontrarán ustedes una selección de los mejores productos primera Mille Miglia, así como las de los años siguientes.
It brightens up the afternoon, this Alfa Romeo. This is an Alfa Romeo too. The crowd is building. You got MGBs here. And Seattle. I'm one of those suckers that falls through everything. Those feet have been there for all day. And that's all that's left. Vignale Ferrari. Very nice. Aston Martin. Now the OM is usually the car that starts the race because it was the one that won the first one. I don't know what this age is. Got to be a 28, 29, or 27, or 30. The Healy. All these trailer queens. Yes. Citroën. Mille Miglia. Well, here it sits. 1950 winning Ferrari. Alfa Romeo. Very interesting. We're working on a hoop-de-doo front there, boy. This is a pretty nice site. Maserati. Dingolini. This Alfa is just plain huge. Sleek Alfa Romeo. Lancia. Well, if you want a 120 Jaguar, you want a 120M in racing green. Ancient Alfa Romeo. Engine. Fabulous. Here's the other side of that Alfa Romeo engine. Original. Mini. Let's hear it now. another Ermini. 300 SLR.
That costs you 10 bucks.
A Desmotrovic valve engine. One heck of a machine. Okay, let's look at this one more time. This is a rare opportunity, very rare. We looked at that Mercedes engine, now here's a C-type engine. The D-type Jaguar is just incredible. C-type. Doesn't this look great sitting here, you know, sort of ceremonial next to all the flags? This is David Coulthard. He's going to drive it this year.
But this year was raining.
So I'll put on a body.
I believe he's going to drive it in this year's event. Steering wheel's being put on. I'm going to fit him out with a cushion.
Could you take off? Oh, you're only for a second. Wonderful. Next to you.
So maybe we put the thinner, and then we take for the first thing.
He's going to drive that. Doors going down. Looks like he's ready.
No.
Here we go. Oh! Well, I got the Seattle running better now. Riley. Maserati. Zagato. Here are the two Ferraris that were in the movie The Racers. Really great picture. That's why one comes to an event like this, to see history made. This is such a significant car. This engine is a piece of jewelry. Aston Martin. Vignale Ferrari. This is a pretty close to original Balila. It's many years. 1935 Fiat Balila. Ferrari. There's still stuff to be unwrapped. And by stuff, I mean Bugattis. Sadly, not for the Mille Miglia. This is coming from another event. Well, it's almost unwrapped now, and it is gorgeous. Alfa Romeo. Now here's another OM, and notice the fabric-covered body in the back. I really can't call it vinyl, because vinyl wasn't around then. Let's just call it fabric. This is a Bandini. 1953. A Bandini 750 Sport. A little piece of post-war Italian history. Note the spare plugs. Note the mighty engine. Of course, the real question is, would you go 1,000 miles sitting on the ground? I mean, that's essentially what it is. And now here's the famous Ghia Ferrari, raced by Jack McAfee in the Mexican road race, owned by Tony Paravano in Southern California at one time. Boy, it brings back memories for me, having seen that when I was a kid. Yep. Well, the afternoon wears on, and getting close to, assuming,
Most of the 375 entrants are going to be here, stored in this building tonight. BMW engine. Superleggera, boy, and it's super in shape. Maserati. And here's an opportunity to show you this building. We've been inside all day here in Brescia. Very modernistic design. Ferrari. These Ferraris are just so sleek. Look at all the fancy windscreening they've got on this thing. Four-cylinder.
And the pre-wire brake.
Okay, I'm keeping my mind open. Fiat. Wheeling out the D-Type with the big rear fin. Ah, Seata. It's got the Fiat engine in it. Look, just a little larger than the Crosley. This is the Fiat engine, not the Crosley. Got it unwrapped. Remember the Alfa a while ago? Here it is. So neat. And now here's a BMW that won the 1940 or 1939 Mille Miglia. The tight fit. Again, BMW. Italian bodies. Ferrari. These are the latecomers. Here's an OM Superba. Again, one of them won the original Mille Miglia in 1927. Look at the array here, late in the afternoon. History. A lot of these cars are from the BMW Museum. They're looking for a place to put the sticker on the windshield here. He has a few of them. Hope he can see out. Now you tell me how he can see out of that windshield. Maserati. There's that Alfa. In the BMW Museum. Now here's that famous grill of Vignali's. Lots of chrome. We haven't seen many of these big Bentleys this year. This is a short wheelbase supercharged model. And when you say blower Bentley, I mean there's the two carburetors, the supercharger on the end. Big time. All right, yes, this car is accepted.
Okay.
It's a Studebaker.
Allora, ancora la...
A Macchina, yeah, sure. It's a Studebaker, I know. Look at this little delicate thing. Oh, it's a SAM, S-A-M, it says on the radio. I do not know what a SAM is. Go it up, it's called a SOM. SOM, quite a car. Very old Volkswagen. A Studebaker and a Citroën. Now this Volkswagen is a 56. Okay, here's the mighty engine of the Studebaker, flathead. She's Italian. A few more cars before we go home. There's a Alfa Romeo. Wander around inside and there's still a few left outside. Aston Martin. Boy, I hope it makes 1,000 miles. Off into the sunset. This is the only 550 Spider I've seen here this year. And here's an Alfa Romeo. Alfa. Another Urbini. A Fiat. A Lancia sedan. Still coming in. This is another one of the Lancia sedans, only a little larger. A V4 engine. Lancia V4.
Io vengo con verificare.
The smaller Lancia that entered, and we just saw the larger one earlier. Well, we're in downtown Brescia in the garage, and what do we discover? Ferrari. Won the 1950 Mille Miglia. The BMW lineup in the garage in Brescia. Thursday, the day the cars come into town and they're starting to line up, it's kind of a ceremony the way they run through this. No longer scrutinizing and all the time-consuming activities. Sedans like this and like this here, this Lancia, drove in the original Mille Miglia.
I do really like the glow of red in the morning though.
Spotted. Well, the BMW people are hoping to maybe get into the line. The little awkward moments at an event like this, trying to maneuver an older car in traffic. And look at here, little red coming into the picture. Now the decision is, does he make a new line, or does he, he's trying to get the police here. No, no give. Gotta park behind the silver cars. This is what it's all about.
Aston Martin.
Later on, these cars will proceed through Piazza Loggia, which is down there where the that large roof is. It's interesting, these two pre-war BMWs both have Italian bodies by Touring, Superleggero on them. Again, I said cars that ran in the original Mille Miglia. And they weren't all Italian cars either. Aston Martin. This guy just came ripping around the corner. Oscar.
There's nothing like the honesty of an Oscar.
Well, BMW has a little display of cars to start the whole event out this morning. The day is brightening up here. Aston Martin. All right, the first group of cars is going to go in the square now. Watch this guy. This is a very important trunk that was just delivered. Very important. A lot of hustling going on. All kinds of things are for sale, including jackets, leather jackets with the Mille Miglia circuit on the back, or a vest. How about a pair of shoes? I didn't see the person wearing the jacket though. There's all kinds of media doing their job. It's just a lonely Cisitalia. A lot of people hustling around. Media is now working. Now how about this? Now here's the display. Or how about a little breakfast? What we've got here is prosciutto machine. Beautiful.
Si chiama di prosciutto.
First car through this morning. Look at this. Jenga. A rally. I give a little wire identification with the car. The car is wired. Okay, as they said, they'll bring them in groups. Oh yeah, there's a car. There's a car. Look at that. Well, they're starting to come in now. Police just brought in a whole horde of cars. I don't exactly know the significance of these old army vehicles. One's an Alfa Romeo, that's an Alfa there. And then another one's a Fiat. But regardless, here's that Alfa with all the stickers on the window. Nice Ferrari Europa coming in. Here's Simon Kitson, gonna show up for the show. He's gotta show up for the show.
Okay, there's another group of cars coming. Fortunately, these are red. They're gonna show up. Which is one of the first cars that won the event, or cars that, and here's a 4-cylinder Maserati, looking very forceful. And we got Bugatti. Now here's a wild one. This is an Alfa Romeo. Porsche, but behind it is a Ferrari that was in the movie The Racers. Action here. This guy really likes to gun his engine, so it's the Mille Miglia. We're in a store on this very beautiful Thursday, and look at here, model cars, and this boy is having a thrill. Out of Union. And a Bugatti. This lady is taking pictures of the cars, but she puts her dog in a bag and lets the cars drive by. The cars are more important. Lagonda. Now the cars are kind of displayed all along the street side here. And here is the Sam car, or Psalm. Lots of cars displayed along here. This is a Seata coupe. Here's the Spider version. Some new kind of horsepower clearing the crowds. She's still working. Lancia. Lots of photography. Yes, some of these small cars are entered. Beautiful Alfa Romeo. And in a similar color, this is a Riley. Wonderful car. Dalbo. Now here comes the other one with not as much gusto as the first one.
Iniziato nel 1927, ricordiamo infatti che la prima edizione ebbe luogo nel marzo del 1927 e l'ultima edizione, che era la 24esima edizione,
Bristol.
Quella che è la storia e poi soprattutto che tutti i piloti
And now, look at this. Maserati.
Da 2 anni è stato inserito il bonus per le vetture originali, quindi all'interno di musei, perché fanno parte di questo. Stanno portando tra l'altro i numeri di sparso, quindi ovviamente sapete che nella Mille Miglia sono macchine che vanno dal 1927 al
Oscar. Fiat, look at this.
Vetture veramente che vediamo dal pubblico.
Seata.
Guardate, adesso invece
8V.
stiamo vedendo transitare una bellissima Alfa Romeo,
Alfa Romeo.
Mercedes e BMW che hanno aderito.
C-Type. She's Italian. Here comes an Auto Vu. Mini. Ferrari. I asked the question, how would you like to go 1,000 miles in this? Ooh, rough. Maserati Zagato is fantastic.
Alfa Romeo. Now these are Minis. They're all showing up at the same time. Mini Club. Hermes are getting their final registration. Yeah, the fan is working overtime in this Bugatti. You can hear it. Aston Martin. 1950 Ferrari winner. Mille Miglia. C-type Jaguar. Green and red. D-type. Porsche being pushed? Oh no, he's Ferrari. Alfa Romeo. You know, parked over here with no numbers on it, not entered in the event, is this great little Fiat. It's a Seata. Absolutely spectacular. Great piece of sculpture. This is spectacular. A whole contingent of 550 Porsches coming. Bugatti. Now here's contrast. Bugatti and a Cooper Jaguar. How you doing? Bicycle away. Bentley. This is one of the really, really sensational Ferraris here at the Mille Miglia. Do it one more time here. Blower Bentley, I think the only one here. Like I said, only in Italy will you find a little car like this parked on just this common street. Or will you find a Figaro for sale on the street. Yeah. It's coming into the square. Bugatti, Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, Oscar, Allard, Jaguar, Fiat, and some stand-in here. Here we go. Lancia. Riley. Porsche. Aston Martin. C-type Jaguar. Beautiful green one. A Saab of all things. Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, AC, Lancia Aurelia, you know, very nice car for this event. Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo, Lancia, oh, Ferrari. Look at this one, another Ferrari. Yeah, Jack McAfee would. is red, Alfa Romeo. Autoboo. Now we gotta wait for the the Mille Miglia, right? Oh,
It's a Maserati.
I know
Alpha,
that's a cheese Italian. We'll find out what that other one was. I'm guessing. Good lineup of cars. Going on down the line.
Looks like some guys are cutting in here. How you doing?
Look at this Alpha. Whoa! Big time. Cheese Italia. Very old Maserati. The Ferrari behind, unfortunately, has some coolant problems.
What a sad time for it to happen.
Giannini.
A couple of women are pushing this because they're getting to drive it. That's the reward. Here's David Coulthard, the man of the hour, and here's the car.
It's a man's car.
Yeah, that it is. David Coulthard.
Here's Lady Moss. She's keeping Sterling in order.
Sterling Moss sitting in the...
Now here's Sterling Moss coming through, pushing the car. Pushed in.
There's David Coulthard. Getting a free ride down the street. Mercedes that named after Sterling Moss. It just announced the car. There's Mika Hakkinen here.
Per favore!
It's got McLaren written all over the side of it.
Right. Yeah, shut it off.
Now Mercedes has quite an exhibit here, and these cars are going in the Mille Miglia.
And so are all these.
So this is what all the excitement is about. They have the new McLaren here.
Look at the door hinge alone.
And of course Mercedes is celebrating their 55 victory with Sterling Moss. This car, 300 SLR.
Well, we'll leave Mercedes history to another time.
And we're getting one more Mercedes added to the Mille Miglia cars to be driven.
Let's get back to that red stuff again.
It's really great how all the cars stay in town now and lie all along the streets. Now they're hoping that people don't stand in front of cars. No, Alfa Romeos and various makes gather together. I've just found the name of this restaurant always interesting. Now park at the Alpha display. I particularly like the rear end of this car. If this is correct, this raced in the 1955 Mille Miglia, 2 years before its finish. Great atmosphere. Trishkara, Little Jewel.
And here's the Somme.
Now the new Mille Miglia, run the past 2 years, it's stressing that the cars stay in town after coming in, which really makes it quite nice. A little atmosphere, and a lot of cars. And the Duomo. Great atmosphere. And Bristol, very unusual car, Seata. Like I said, atmosphere. Well, it looks like things are really slowing down in the registration, so getting close to lunch hour and time to take a break. And a great scene here in Italy. The Ermini Club. A green car here in Italy, MG.
Ferrari. Fabulous car. Oscar. What a great scene. Magnificent Alfa Romeo. Just spectacular. This lunch hour pause is fabulous. Gives everyone a chance to see the cars. Ferrari. Alfa Romeos. Fantastic. With atmosphere. More great atmosphere. Two Ferraris up there, the same color, but this Porsche, pretty nice. Not quite the same colors. These Talbos really do stand out. This OM has appeared in a lot of contemporary Mille Miglias. One great-looking Maserati. Fabulous. Again, all-size cars. This is a Dina Veritas. Next road race Ferrari. And probably a Fiat derivation of some sort. This Aston Martin. Whoa. Ferrari. Maserati. How's this for reflection and color? The reflections just keep coming. Boy, this Abarth Cheese Italia is really getting a lot of attention. Cheese Italia engine in this Abarth. Finally got a clearing so we can get a picture of the car. An interesting color Healy. In fact, there are a lot of Healys in this event this year. Another really great Alfa. Pretty nice display BMW has here. Here's an Italian body Jaguar just showing up. The Mercedes show is still going on. You get all kinds of poses going here. Girls or no girls. Just this. Yeah. There it goes with a crowd. Look at this. The Mille Miglia. This is a Maserati that was in the booth this morning. We're going to watch the cars go through Brescia while the Romans sit here and enjoy their dinner. Whoa, here's a first car, an OM. This is obviously a Ferrari supporter. Okay, here we go. Here's another OM. OM coming through the crowd. Another OM, but I think we got a Bugatti here. No, a Riley. Yeah, a Rally. But look at the crowd. Here they are. There's Vario. Whoa! Look at this. Alfa Romeo. Oh, what's he throwing? Let's see if he can make it. Already they're trying to figure this thing out. These guys have so much technology they can't even see through the windshield. Now this is a regularity run, and what they're going to do is they're going to go up this hill. We got the BMW contingent here. I don't know if they're serious about this whole event, showing the cars. Cross the line, there he goes. Look, two Cheese Italias here. And there he goes. Speaking of Cheese Italias, there's one behind and one now, and here he goes. Here's all the people here with all the technology, keeping track. And the cars keep coming. This thing is a serious event.
Here's a Ferrari here, 1950 winner, you know. It wants to go. Boy, this is hard on cars, very hard on cars. I mean, these guys want to go. I mean, this whole stop deal, I don't know. I'm not for it. This guy last year just went right through the crowd. Look at this, he doesn't give a you know what. The two Ciatas. They come up the hill and they got to stop. They come up here with so much optimism, but look what happened. They got to stop. Yeah, he hoped he could go up the hill. There's two Ciatas. Look at here. Another Ferrari. Yeah, there's a Ferrari here that has really got a problem. A real problem. Tina started peeling the hood, so there's something serious going on under there. And other Ferraris are coming. There's a regular Ferrari parade here. Well, they go through with it. The Ferraris go by the other Ferrari. Jaguar. That's cooked. Of course, the fire truck's a little late. Just a little late. Now the petite ones are here. Bandini. All right, we're at San Marino. Tough road. The lumbering Bentley. Some are slow, some aren't so slow. This is San Marino, very tight streets here. Alfa Romeo. Two Alphas coming down here. Big convertible. BMW. They're so slow here because they're coming to a checkpoint. Or this one's being driven by Lord March, or he's riding in it. Maserati. Hear that fan going, boy. The Bristol, very unusual car. Ciata. Tusitalia. Oscar. Now here's the turn that gets them all. Yeah, he knows. He's been here before. Ferrari. Whoa. Ciata. the gun. Oh boy. Ermini. Seata. There's the other Seata. Ferrari. She's Italian. Ah, San Marino. Italian body Jaguar. Talbot. The ground is thundering. Another Seata. V8 power, Allard. Ermini. Here comes the Ferrari that was in the racers. Another one of the BMWs. Look at the background as well as the car. There's the tram. A little cloudy and hazy today. That's the ocean out there, Adriatic. And the cars are coming up the road there from Ravenna the night before. San Marino. A little passing going on here. It's a Fiat parade. Oscar. Again, San Marino. And a little break in the action. This is looking sort of southerly. This promontory of San Marino is quite prominent all around the area here. But now we're looking sort of westerly, Italian countryside. All right, here's a Ferrari that won the 1950 Mille Miglia. Ferrari. What is this? Is this the posting of the guard, or what is this? All kinds of royalty going down right in front of the cars and next to the trash cans. Autovu. It's the Bandini. Flying flags. Flags and everything. Maserati coupe. Gorgeous. They got it. Sounding real good. That's the way it should be driven. Lancia Aurelia V6 Porsche. Going an easy ride here. What is all this? I don't get it. Boy, he's coasting almost. Well, it's Mercedes' sponsor, so why not have a few gold wings, right? In a police escort. Oscar. Maserati 4-cylinder. Oscar. Late Ferrari here. Hey Bruce! Bruce! Hey, how you doing? This is a shop-worn Oscar, the Mexican road race lettering all over. The Ferrari glory years. Right. Another one of these 4-cylinder loud Ferraris. Aston Martin. Another 4-cylinder Ferrari. Here's the Ferrari from the racers. Mexico Ferrari. This is that Cooper Jaguar. Cooper Jaguar. Boy, timid. Modified Gullwing. Boy, one of the late ones. Another 4-cylinder Ferrari. There must be some anniversary or something going on. Zagato Maserati. This is a beautiful car. Another 4-cylinder Ferrari. Yeah, come on. All right, we've worked our way to the top. Official welcoming. Siata.
Vettura italiana Siata, 281 darli su una
San
Siata
Marino.
200 queste del 53.
Oh, the Jaguars are here.
Ok, thank you. Fiat carrozzata Zagato.
All right. San Marino. You won't believe this, but we're in the Ferrari factory waiting for the first cars to come, and here's the first. It's an OM. Yay! How you doing? Here's another OM that just showed up. The first two cars in the Mille Miglia. This is a rally. And you got a Bugatti showing up. Again, we're at the Ferrari factory here. Let's say this is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. These cars are on their third leg, and he's on his cell phone. They're smiling, so it still must be running pretty well for him. This is fabulous. Let him up here for a while and take a look. Stop. Here, I thought these bottled water here for the drivers and the co-drive, but it's for the radiator. This old Fiat made it. So far. All right here in the Ferrari factory, here's this gorgeous Romeo Alphas. Look what's happening here. beautiful group of Alfa Romeos. BMW, here we go. She's Italian. She's Italian. A sea of red. Look what's coming down the side. Oscar eating an apple. Italian overload here. I don't know, there's some kind of organization going on here. I can't quite figure it out. This is fantastic. I don't know what's going on here. It sure is interesting. I do not know why they're stopped. A winner. Elbow. Little beer for the Frenchman. The Ferrari that was in the movie The Racers. Now, going through the Ferrari factory, I might add. Now the Porsche contingent. Aston Martin. Just passing on through. 1,000 miles in this car, huh? They look just fine. Bandini. Hermini. This is a Porsche parade. Another OM. Ferrari coming right through the Ferrari factory. Now here is the Ferrari that was in the racers again. She just picked up some bananas to eat. And the Volkswagen goes right on through. Ferrari at the Ferrari factory. Boy, here's a real welcome, huh? Let's hear it. Oscar. Let's hear it. Go. Oh, the Mille Miglia. Oh, the Mille Miglia. There's a whole bunch of Ferraris here, but this one's got a damaged nose. Yeah. Now, here's a bad sight. It's not a pretty picture. This is easily the smallest car in the event. What a great car, Seata. An Hermini. Ferrari factory. All right, here's the, like I say, the Ferrari that won in 1950 in this major event. C-type. They get a gift, and off they go. Off into the sunset. Super Jaguar. These guys are running late. Boy, he's really... Another one of those Hey! This guy really came powering down the hill here.